Hi, welcome to DMV Talent. I'm your host, Taria, and this is our guests, Ty and Paul. So, Ty, what is your talent?
I'm a rapper and a musician, so pretty much just anything involving music. I try to get my hands in every area of music, so that's pretty much what I do.
Okay, Paul, what is your talent?
I bake, and I talk about just the science of baking and things like that.
Okay.
So I put everything on YouTube.
Okay, and what kind of things do y'all want people to know in this world about y'all?
Okay, so pretty much, as an artist, I really feel like your main goal is to tell some kind of story. So it doesn't necessarily have to originate from a specific place. So if I'm writing a song, I'll think of what audience I want to target at that specific time, and I go from there. But pretty much, I just want to diversify my story and let everyone know exactly who I am through music, but in different forms. So if I'm doing an R&B song, I would have different target audiences for that, and if I'm rapping, I have different target audiences. So it's all about how I want to present myself to the world. So.
Okay, you told me that both of y'all actually have a YouTube channel. What made y'all come up with a YouTube channel? Okay.
For me, it was just something that my friend said that I needed to do, specifically to be able to show just how to do things to fix baking, and so that when you go home, it's not so hard for yourself. And so I try to explain things out so that you understand why things turn out the way they are, and try to demystify a little, just make it easier, because I really feel like anyone can bake.
How about you?
There's pretty much a stigma around certain music platforms. If you're online and you say, oh, check out my SoundCloud or go download my mixtape, there's ideologies behind that. So I felt like the most professional way I could present my music was to put my cover art and my sounds behind it on YouTube as actual videos, official audios and official releases. So I felt like that was the best angle to go about it.
Do you write your own songs?
Yes, I do. I write all my own music.
What kind of things do you bake? What kind of foods?
Oh, all kinds of stuff. I've cooked longer than I've baked, and so sometimes I gotta cook the things to put into a baked good to say a pot pie and stuff like that. But my favorite things are pastries, because just to be able to get those flaky, buttery layers and see how they just visibly expand out, it's so satisfying to see. And then everybody kind of eats with their eyes, so.
You should bring samples, making me hungry. So who's your biggest influence?
Musically, my biggest influences will be Isaiah Rashad and Kendrick Lamar. I've been a Kendrick Lamar fan since I was around 14 or 13. So I really like the style of rap he did. It was very
great
deep.
Music.
Yeah, it's just so much depth behind his storyline. So that's my biggest influence musically. And Isaiah Rashad, I actually relate to him more than I relate to Kendrick, because honestly went through a lot of things in life pretty much.
I never heard of him.
You never heard of Isaiah Rashad?
No.
Well, yeah, he's an artist. He works with Kendrick a lot. They're in the same label. So I listen to a lot of his music and I relate to him pretty well. So musically, those are my biggest influences.
How about you?
For
Who's
me,
your biggest influence?
Oh gosh, those who will bring something to a party, whether it be a potluck or whatever else, just the bravery can sometimes take.
Yeah.
And I don't care how terrible or how beautiful it is, I'm gonna taste it, because I'm sure I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah. What are your lyrics trying to tell us?
Well, honestly, they're just trying to point you in a direction. Not sure, I try to make my music there's a medium for me. So for some of my songs, they're much more vague and I want you to think into it and put your own spin on it and have your own ideas about it. But other songs that I have is directly telling about myself or about something I've experienced. So I try not to think too much into the lyrics of every song as far as the target audience. I just want people to get something from it or learn and grow through my music as I'm doing too. So.
Okay, that's good. Do you cook for anybody, weddings, parties?
Yes. I just did a big wedding a couple weeks ago, and then I did an engagement shower a couple days ago.
What did you make?
Oh gosh, for the wedding I did what's called a croquembouche. So it's a very French pastry tower of just little balls, because they did not want a wedding cake, which a wedding cake's so easy because you just make this giant thing and then you bring it. But here they wanted several things. So I did like that croquembouche, was just little cream puffs that's all attached by caramel and then drizzled in it. And then I did mini pecan pies, little mini cheese babkas and chocolate truffles. And then for the engagement cake that I did a couple days ago, then that was a lemon cake with a raspberry and buttercream filling. And so I think they were very happy, so that's what matters.
What made you become a rapper?
So when I was, well, ever since I was little, of course, just big fan of music. My mom plays music throughout the house all day, like just in the house. And she's a fan of every genre, so she listens to a lot of rap and hip hop and R&B and things like that. So ever since I was little, I would listen to the words and try to imitate and mimic what I was hearing. So around the age of 12 or 13, when I first heard a Kendrick Lamar song, I was like, this is definitely something I could see myself doing. So that's pretty much what it is. It's my favorite means of expression, because I honestly like to talk a lot, and I also like the idea of putting what I'm saying in front of music. So it was pretty much just the best outlet for me.
Right. What made you become a baker?
I think in the very beginning, it was because I really wanted a brownie. And so I was like in high school and I was like, I really want this brownie, and so I need to figure out how to make one. And then I just started doing variations on it, like putting in nuts and cherries and making a caramel and drizzling that through, and then it just kind of grew from there. Because it's way cheaper to make it yourself.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. How many songs do you have?
Written or released?
Both.
Okay, written, I have about 200 or so, maybe a little more than 200. I started writing when I was 13, and I still keep those, even if some of them are just mementos or something that I want to release like very like subtly. I have those too. And released, I actually started recording last year, so I only have 3 songs released at the moment because I really like to refine my music. I don't like the audio quality to be too low, so it takes some time to refine the sounds that I want to do. So I have 3 songs released and over 200 written.
Okay, what is your highest views on YouTube?
I have one video that's somewhere above 8,000 views.
Oh, wow. What was that?
It was. Are you familiar with a cartoon called Steven Universe?
Yes.
No.
There's so in one of the episodes, one of the characters made an ube cake. So I was like, I can make this happen. So I did it, and over 8,000 views.
That's great.
Popular.
That's great. How about you?
About 1,000 or so, I believe. I first released my first song last November or so, but I didn't like do any promotion or anything. So pretty much just released it and let people find it however they could. So word of mouth just got it around to a few people, and that's about 1,000 on that one, and that's pretty much the most I've gotten. I have like videos on my Twitter of me rapping and things that have gotten more. Like I've had about 4,000 retweets on videos of me rapping. But as far as YouTube, about 1,000 or so.
Okay, would you like to freestyle for us?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay.
All right. If you look into my eyes, I'm positive that you can see the perils that reside, or bet you get the feeling that this pharaoh has revived King Tut or King Tai. I don't know, I can't decide. But I know that I reside in the back of the blackest minds as a light in a passing dawn, or a spawn on the brightest shine, or a sun that's above the sun, so the sun got a brighter shine. That phoenix fighting the demon with heart of the highest kind, and I mean it. This demeanor, the meanest when I'm inspired. Individuals, my vision is the entire universe that I'm conquering. Competition is opposite. Omnipotent, no options are hindering my desire. Fire, I've been kicking it higher. I'm so diligent. Millions in bars and arms of a million militants. Millipedes and militias, my military is vigilant. See a million ways, got kaleidoscopes where my vision is.
Okay, yes. You have to be another Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, man, that's definitely a goal. Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So what are y'all Instagram names? Do y'all have any social media, Snapchat?
Sure, you can follow me
Twitter.
at youtube.com/Paul Tran, and my Instagram is Paul Tran Bakerman, and just like Facebook.com, Paul Tran Bakerman.
Yeah.
All right, and my Twitter is Ty_Coast, TAI_COAST. And my Instagram is Ty Coast without the underscore.
Okay.
And my YouTube is, I think it's youtube.com/TyCoast. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So when you write your music, do you have to block everything out, or?
It's really spontaneous for me. 'Cause I can be on like a car ride and listening to a song that influences me, so I start writing there. I write in my phone, or I write in my head, or I write down on paper. So it really depends on the angle I'm really going at. So it's very spontaneous. I don't really, at times I block things out if I'm like going for a specific mood, but other times I really just like to let the environment influence me.
Right, do you make your own beats?
I do here and there, but I actually have a group of friends that produce, and I also find beats that are from songs that influenced me.
Right.
So I've rapped over a few Isaiah Rashad beats. I've rapped over a few other songs. So pretty much just get sounds from anywhere.
Right. Do you have an assistant when you cook?
No, I do invite friends on to do stuff
Right.
because I do experiments on them, where I ask them for taste testing. Like, I will wonder if the type of butter I use really matters.
Right.
And so then I'll make a butter cookie, but with 5 different kind of butter. So they'll come in, try like 5 cookies, and tell
Right.
me what they think.
Yeah.
Would you ever work in a restaurant one day?
I used to work in a bakery.
Really?
Yeah,
Which
actually.
bakery?
It's called a baked joint. It got DC's best bakery of the year last year. And so that was really
'Cause
nice.
of you?
No. It's just so coincidental that I just happened to be there. But
Oh,
it was so
wow.
nice to have done that.
So y'all bake like cakes, cupcakes.
In where I was, then it was a lot of breads and pastries. So it was
So
fantastic.
are y'all happy of what y'all do? Your
Yeah,
jobs?
definitely. Yeah, I'm very happy at the point I am right now.
How about you?
I want to do more.
Always go for more, never
Yes.
give up.
Right,
Don't stop dreaming. Keep on pushing.
of course.
So this is you made this?
I
right
did.
here?
It's a birthday cake. It's orange and chocolate.
How about that?
That's
What
me in the
kind of
bakery.
is that?
One of my croissants. And that's a mango pie. And so it has a creme patissiere and then mango in that
How
rose
did you make
batter.
that? Okay, I'm not gonna ask.
What do
Okay.
you mean?
Oh yeah, that's just few photo shoots I've done that are in here, and yeah, I think took that one recently. I was at King Street and I felt like that was a very nice background,
Yeah,
so decided
that
to take
is
a
a
picture
nice-
there.
Yeah. Who took the picture?
My girlfriend actually took the picture, so she helps me a lot because she's a graphic designer and a photo editor, but she didn't have her camera with her, so she used her
Right.
phone and just pretty much
It still
edited.
turned out
Yeah,
great,
I was like, she
yeah.
edited it to how she can make it work.
Where you found
so.
that chair at? That's my chair. Yeah.
We just the studio that we take pictures at just have a lot of random backdrops to just enhance the pictures.
Oh wow. Who took your pictures?
These pictures I did myself.
Mm.
I mean, like this one I think I put on the video mode and then just took a screenshot. But yeah,
Nice.
Y'all should actually come together. You like make a song about his food, or advertise each other so more viewers could see what y'all doing.
a collaboration.
It definitely sounds good
Yes.
to me.
Yes.
I'm all about collaborating.
Right, great. I'm definitely with it.
So do y'all family shout y'all out?
Yeah, my family is very supportive. So I had a performance on Saturday, and my sister, she holds a lot of events because she's an event planner. So anytime she has an event, she gets me to perform there. So I perform at her events very often, and my family comes out. My brother, my dad, my mom, pretty much, they always come out. And my sister is very supportive of me, so she pushes me a lot.
Where was the event?
Where or when?
Where?
It was in DC at this it's this little side studio kind of thing. It's a really intimate space. Everyone's like really positive energy. So it was at this place called The Stew, pretty simple name. And yeah, just perform there.
Okay. How about you?
So nice. I feel like I have so much support from both my friends and family. It's great. Like, I married a composer, and so all the music that you hear in the background of my videos are from that.
That's great.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, thank you for tuning in with me and Paul and Ty. I'm your host, Taria, and thank you for tuning in DMV Talent.